When Prime Minister Justin Trudeau named his cabinet last week, he made a new appointment. Trudeau tapped a point person for his party's goal of growing the middle class. Mona Fortier was named Minister of the Middle Class, Prosperity and Associate Finance Minister. Her appointment has sparked dialogue around the function of the new role and why the Liberals chose to create it. Danielle Smith from 770 CHQR Global News Radio joins us this morning to continue the conversation. Danielle, this has sparked all kinds of talks about what it actually means to be middle class, too.
Well, and I guess this is just it. If the minister herself can't identify and define what her job is, what middle class is, then what are her series of tasks going to be? What are her deliverables? And I think that that's important, because otherwise it really is just a patronage appointment and it has no meaning, and it just fills out the cabinet, and it'll just cause people to be cynical. If she does have a meaningful job, then I think we should be looking at ways to give her some advice about the things she should be looking at. Because I think for a long time in politics, we tend to have focused on the low income cutoff, those who are at the low end of the income scale, what a living wage happens to be. And so I don't know that the government is really prepared to have a conversation about what it truly means to have a middle class lifestyle. A middle class lifestyle isn't just getting by. It's being able to afford a home in an urban community, pay for your cars. You probably have a car payment. You got your kids in sports. You have to pay for some of the extras. And that, when I've been talking with my listeners, they're talking about $125,000 to $150,000 as what a true middle class lifestyle is, to also be able to enjoy a vacation once a year. Now, the question would be, if you identify that number, what's the government prepared to do about it? Are they prepared to allow income splitting for couples so that they are able to keep more of what they earn? Are they prepared to adjust the tax, the rate at which higher tax is set in to account for the fact that people need to keep more of what they earn? So it's important to identify what those numbers are, what the objectives are, because policy and tax decisions end up falling out from it. So we're going to talk to an economist today to see if we can get to the bottom of it.
$150,000 considered middle class, Danielle? Whew.
Oh, truly. I mean, that's just it. We're not talking about poor. We're not talking about getting by. We're not talking about scraping things together. We're talking about what it means to live a comfortable lifestyle. And if you've got two parents, two kids in an urban center, that's about the number that I'm hearing people are talking about.
Danielle Smith joining us live. Thanks so much for taking some
Thanks.
time. And of course, you can tune into her show between 9:30 and 12:30. Global News Radio 770 CHQR.